Hello everybody, welcome back. We'll be learning about the class and objects in the C++ programming in this video. So we'll begin with the definition for the class. The class is the building block that leads to the object-oriented programming concept, and this is a user-defined data type which holds the data members, that is the variables and their member functions. So they are accessed using the instances called as the objects. The class is the keyword that is used, and every time the first letter is capitalized in the class name. So we'll consider a real-time example. Animal is considered to be a class and dog is an object. Access specifiers are used to implement important concept called as the data hiding. So there are three access specifiers. First one is the public. In case of public, the members and the functions that are declared as public are accessed by other classes and functions also. So they are accessed anywhere using the dot operator. Next comes the private. So these private member functions or variables are accessed only by the functions inside the class. And sometimes a friend function can also use to access these items. The third one is the protected, which is similar to that of the private. The additional example, the additional detail is that the subclasses can also access the variables or functions when they are declared as protected. And this is the syntax for defining class name, where class name, the first letter of the class name is capitalized. The next one is the access specifier, whether it is public, private, or protected. And inside that, we declare the member variables int A or int B, something like that. And then the functions, their definitions. And we are closing the class. We learn about the object. The objects are the instances of the class. So when a class is defined, no memory is allocated. Okay, to use these members or functions, the objects are created. And the member functions or variables are accessed using the dot operator. So how will you declare an object? It is done inside the main function. The syntax is class name space object name. So in order to access those member variables or functions, we use it as object name dot the variable or object name dot the function. Okay. Okay, now we'll learn about the classes and objects using a simple program. Okay. To begin with, we are including the header file. Hash include IO3 using namespace. So first we'll declare the class. So I'm naming the class as calc. So here I'm going to declare public members int num1, and I'm initializing it as 9, int num2 as some 1. Okay. Here I'm going to find the sum of num1 and num2. Okay. I'm printing it as sir. Okay. I have defined the function. I'm using the class. Here, this is the main function. So inside the main function, I am going to declare the object. Let us say obj. So obj dot sum. I am accessing the function here. Okay. So that's all. Okay. Now let me save the code. I am saving it as calculate C++ source file. Okay. Okay. Now let me execute this. G++ calculate.cpp. Yeah. So the final output must be 10. We'll check that. Okay. I'm going to execute it. See, I have got the answer as 10. Okay. Hope you are all clear with the classes and objects. And in the next video, we'll learn about the constructors and destructors. Thank you.